Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
At the very same time that America refused to give the Negro any land, our government was giving away millions of acres of land in the West and the Midwest, which meant that it was willing to undergird its white peasants from Europe with an economic floor. But not only did they give the land, they built land-grant colleges with government money to teach them how to farm. Not only that, they provided county agents to further their expertise in farming. Not only that, they provided low interest rates in order that they could mechanize their farms. Not only that, today many of these people are receiving millions of dollars in federal subsidies not to farm, and they are the very people telling the black man that he ought to lift himself by his own bootstraps. And this is what we are faced with, and this is the reality. Now, when we come to Washington in this campaign, we are coming to get our check.
I remember when the ATL wasn't banging, now they banging, 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 banging. Niggas throwing sets and them bullets start ringing, bitches banging, 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 banging. I remember when the ATL wasn't banging, now they banging, 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 banging. Niggas throwing sets and them bullets start ringing like bang, bang, oh, bang, bang, bitch, nigga, bang, 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 bang.
So for the generation that is born right after the crisis, we call them the prophet archetype, and that would be, for instance, boomers, but we've had many other examples. Indulgently raised in a very secure era, they come of age during these times of spiritual awakening, a lot of protests, a lot of social divisions, and they break through. They try to, they want to individualize the country. They want to free individuals from the sort of tyranny of the collective. So for the generation that is born right after the crisis, we call them the prophet archetype, and that would be, for instance, boomers, but we've had many other examples. Indulgently raised in a very secure era, they come of age during these times of spiritual awakening, a lot of protests, a lot of social divisions, and they break through. They try to, they want to individualize the country. They want to free individuals from the sort of tyranny of the collective.
Like Tupac, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Everybody wanna ride on it with no car. Make a lot of money, live life like the stars do. If you do what they do, then what kind of king are you? Don't let money change you for the bad. Do what God's do. Everybody say they want power, but they don't really want power. They let the money hold the fame, make them a dummy. Money never made me, bitch, I'm making the money. I keep a smile every day, whether rain or sunny. A main bitch a day, wanna she kept it 100. A young 5'6" addict who love to get blunted. Off in the bed. fuck. I'ma get more money, more, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck. Like Too Short, nigga, I don't give a fuck. You can fuck my bitch, I don't give a fuck. I can get another one, I'm rich and I don't give a fuck. Tell them I don't give a fuck. Beat it with the microphone, I'm a flame spitter. Was a peacemaker, now a menace like the cane, nigga. Haters and you homo thugs, fucking up the game, nigga. We were never in the same class, you a lame, nigga. I don't got time to be dissing a nigga who ain't worth a penny, cause mentally I'm too above for dissing the fake. On top of that, I'm a player, the player hating that's never been in my blood, nigga. That's ammunition for hate. If I call up the cavalry, it'll be a fatality. One phone call, they'll be minutes away. Better make peace with your creator, cause on the cool, I don't think you wanna perish a cent of the day. No money on the mind, vision on the prize. Look into my eyes, you will see the devil is alive. Real warriors of God live eternally, and if you know the definition, baby, I will never die. Finally got the key of life. If you listen to my new shit, I got the blueprint to set the street afire. The majority of niggas in the game ain't fucking with the method of business that we apply. I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck. Like Tupac, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Niggas hating on the low, I don't give a fuck. I'ma get more money, more, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck. Like Too Short, nigga, I don't give a fuck. You can fuck my bitch, I don't give a fuck. I can get another one, I'm rich and I don't give a fuck. Tell them I don't give a fuck. Beat it with the microphone, I'm a flame spitter. Haters and you homo thugs, fucking up the game, nigga. You a lame, nigga. Give a fuck, give a fuck, give a fuck, give a fuck. Give a fuck, give a fuck. Give a fuck, I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck, give a fuck. Give a fuck, you can fuck my bitch, I don't give a fuck. I can get another one, I'm rich and I don't give a fuck. Tell them I don't give a fuck, give a fuck.
Smoking on up, you got that light.
You talking choppers, you getting right. You on the block with the dope every night.
Said he wanted some scratch, so we took him on
Say
life.
you wanna get paid, you wanna be right.
He team 4K got slapped with
Walking
the
out,
pipe.
still got on these shades, even though it ain't night. Cause they little pink pills too hard. Let's go on a SRT with a Draco tight. Got a little boy way, can't sleep at night.
You gotta go get that motherfucking dope. You gotta run, say fuck out that hoe. I was just broken, I didn't have a friend, so I went in the trap and I sold me some dope.
Let's
For
go.
real.
Poppin' purse, make her suck dick for an hour, get to work. I told the bitch to get nasty for double. She bought her best friend, they for each other. Okay, for me, make her fuck my brother. Got a team full of players, free band, no struggle.
Big 4K down to the door.
Might get in there, mo, go dig with a shovel. Break out the chopstick, hit on wherever. Broad daylight, bitch, I'ma get on wherever. Let's go, double O walk on this bitch, but I like to talk on this bitch.
Hold on.
Perkins said walk on this bitch, then Perkins said talk on this bitch.
Hold on.
I just be geeking out drugs, taking all kinds of shit. Bitch wanna fuck, she fine, he see all kind of bitch.
Running through the design, don't care about shit. The world one time, the original man got shot, he slapped little boy, you a bitch. 15 ball, one play, don't miss. 15
Peace. What's going on? What's happening? Hey, impromptu MD Thoughtbox Live. Like I said, this is a brainstorm session. Some may call it nigga battle.
Red alert. All hands stand to battle stations.
Warning. Nigga babble detected. System overload. Warning. Nigga babble detected. System overload.
So giving you a start warning right now. Ain't none of this structured. I'm just off the cuff. Talking about upcoming TFP episode that we're gonna do. It's probably gonna end up being right after this Thursday's conclusion of the MGSD series, which will be the politics of drugs this Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The politics of drugs. That'll be the finale of the MGSD series. We're going to be talking about Trump and his supposed threatening of pharmaceutical companies to lower drug prices or outright bring pharmaceutical manufacturing to the United States, if not imposing up to a 250% tariff on pharmaceuticals, which will devastate, as we all know, people who rely on these particular drugs, right? We'll also be talking about fentanyl, the effects of fentanyl as it relates to specific communities. Last year, as we know, well, a couple of years ago, the FDA approved it, but last year it was implemented, the sale of Narcan over the counter. Is it going to be a backstop to the ongoing opioid crisis that we see today, not just in rural white America, but now seeping into Black America via some of the recreational drugs that we partake in? And of course, what would the politics of drugs be without talking about the legalization of marijuana? Hey, smoke your reefer if that's what make you go. Do it. I don't partake no more. It ain't my stilo. I like money too much. If it's a situation where it's going to affect my chances of employment, if it's a situation where, if we're talking like 10 years ago, it was going to affect my freedom, it ain't worth it. I don't give a damn what drug it is and what it do. So, I gave up weed a long time ago. I just don't care for it that much. I know some Negroes do. I don't. So we'll be talking about that as well. And then, of course, as always, to cap off Texas politics, we will have the lame duck of the week. So, that's what's going on this Thursday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that'll cap off the MGSD series. Now, I want to kind of get back to regular scheduled programming when it comes to just general political talking points. And it's a lot of shit going on right now. But I think it's important. I think it's important that we go and knock this on out, the politics of blackness, because it's specifics that I want to talk about with the ongoing quote-unquote diaspora wars and the bad faith arguments that's taking place online. And, as a precursor, let me say this. I understand wholeheartedly that these arguments that are taking place online are fringe arguments. The regular casual black person, whether it be immigrant or non-immigrant, are not having these type of discussions. Let's just get that out of the way, because that's just a fact. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about the fringes in the deepest holes and crevices of social media are where these conversations are taking place. That's just a fact. But what I'm talking about is the disingenuousness of the conversation as a whole. Now, everybody knows I'm a reparationist, right? I don't claim to have all the answers. I don't claim to know everything. I try to do my due diligence as far as research and portray it to the best of my ability. I have my own singularity when it comes to what I believe reparations should be. But again, it's mine and mine alone. I'm up for debate and discussion as it pertains to the parameters surrounding reparations. But that's where I leave it. I've always said, and y'all know me, I've always said, hey, look, I ain't pocket watching nobody. Hypothetically speaking, if it come in the form of direct cash payment, it's not up to me to decide what you do with your money. It's just not. I'm an individual. So everybody know this. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, hey Jesse, what's up? Hey Jesse, you want to come up on the channel, bro? Because I need to talk to you because I saw that you commented on the video that I streamed yesterday. That wasn't my stream. That was another person's stream, and I was on. I wasn't paying attention. Let me put the link in the chat, bro. Like I said, it's just a brainstorming session. So yeah, bro, I would love to hear your take. And Jesse is a FBA. I don't claim FBA, but I understand that people in the context of the definition of FBA, I will be FBA. I don't claim it for the obvious reasons of I think it's a friends group, and I think it's predicated around cultural falsity. You know what I'm saying? And in some aspects of it, I think it's a cult. But I have acquaintances with people that consider themselves FBA, like Jesse. Jesse, shout out to you. That's my bro online. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't disparage him based off the ethnic identifier of FBA. I'm disparaging the disingenuousness of the totality of the arguments that are reactionary to another extreme. So in the actual show, The Politics of Blackness, that's what we're going to discuss. Because as y'all know, my co-host, shout out to Vancat. Vancat is U.S. Virgin Islands. Myself, MD20, I'm straight from the soil, as they would say. Like, you can't get no deeper in the soil than me. I'm from the South, born and bred. My other two co-hosts, Ricardo, shout out to him. Mike is right, shout out to him. Both of Jamaican stock. Both of them cool as a fan. But we could come on here and have good faith arguments based on our differences, culturally and ideologically. That's a fact. Damn, what I just hear. I'm gonna bring you up now. Hold up. Shout out to Che, aka Jesse Perez. What's happening, man?
What's happening with your MD? Been a while.
I can't call it, man. No time, no hear from, bro.
What's up, Andy?
We got Lady Che in the
Peace
background.
to Lady Che. What's going on? What's happening?
You gotta throw in the FBA mix too.
Hey, I got you, man. Hey, like I said, bro, I saw that you had commented, but I was driving and I wasn't paying attention. I was in his stream yard.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I ain't know. If I would have seen your comment, bro, I would have linked it to you, man.
Yeah,
But you heard the discussion yesterday, bro. What you think about the stuff that was said?
Oh man, it was all over the place.
I didn't like it.
Yeah, Lady Che didn't like it. I thought it was a spirited debate.
I thought dude put in. I thought it was messy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was definitely messy, and I wouldn't even really call it a debate because they were playing Ring Around the Rosie with me, bro, going to the same talking points. I'm like, hey, look, man, this is how reparations is defined, not by what I say, not by some friend talking point. I'm telling you what the in my opinion, what the correct route would be. They downplayed Special Order 15, downplayed it. How can you downplay it? I don't know.
Yeah.
They downplayed me talking about the expansion of Special Field Order 15 in the Freedmen's Bureau. They downplayed that.
Right.
I'm like, hold on.
That?
Yeah, go ahead.
My question was, were they of the lineage? Like,
no. So the dude that was hosting the channel, his name is American Dream. Now, after listening to him, it's a troll channel, bro.
Okay.
So the dude is Jamaican.
That's why.
What he was trying to say is, and you know, this is a common talking point. You know this, Jesse.
Yeah.
That I'm a Jamaican that immigrated here to America, and I've achieved, quote unquote, the American dream.
Yeah.
Why can't niggas that are foundational to the country not achieve the same dream as I did. That's a falsity in and of itself. Nobody's talking about no type of American dream.
Right.
In my opinion, I have achieved the American dream. I achieved the American dream from birth.
You wouldn't have had that dream if it wasn't
Right.
for us working for you to have that dream.
Hey, that's a whole nother talking point.
That's
You right on the money.
Like we just like how they think about us. We just the slave class, and we built this nation. This nation here, while everybody fled over here to get better lives and live the foundational Black American dream. Well, they got it. Well, they only got it off the backs of us.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well,
so that's the real true point. You for the soil, they got it off the back of your work.
Your ancestors' work, right?
Your ancestors' work. So
yeah, that's no doubt.
You would throw that out there like, oh, well, I'll get you niggas over there and get it together. No, we can't get it together. We're too busy making your motherfucking lives better. But you eat off our culture, right, and you shame us and call us slaves and shit on the back burner.
Akatas
or whatever. Jamaicans, and look, we ain't even shaming your cultures or your other places. Just say, show some fucking respect.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's all FBA is saying to the diaspora. Show some respect.
Yeah, I agree with that point. So what I call like I said, it's three particulars, and like I said, I'm not going to put you in these particulars, Jesse, because like I said, you're a good brother, and I know you bring good faith, right?
Yes.
But I think it's three. Friends groups that, in a way, they obstruct what true reparationists are trying to do. One of them I call bad faith immigrants, right? Bad faith immigrants are these immigrants that come over to this country, and they get over here and they bear fruits of the quote unquote American dream.
Yeah.
And really all that is coming over here and getting the job. Hell, everybody got that.
Right.
Coming over here and getting the job and working and getting you a car and somewhere to stay. Essentially, that's the American dream, because the American dream in and of itself simply means life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, or some would say the pursuit of property. That's all the American dream is. Hell, the majority of us got that.
Yeah.
So it's a misnomer to even say anything about the American dream. But a lot of these bad faith immigrants, they come over here, and they cling on to the misnomers and the stereotypes of what's perceived Black Americans to be.
Yeah.
So in all actuality, they're clinging on to white supremacy.
Yeah, they are.
Because that's the only vantage point that they have. They can't have the vantage point of Black Americans, because they don't experience the same things the Black Americans experience from the onset. Now, don't get it twisted. When you're talking about racism in and of itself, of course. But again, that's a painting with a broad brush, so to speak. But when we're talking about specificity, it's impossible for you to understand what, and I call it day zero. You can't understand our day zero because our day zero is different. Right. Our day zero is when we landed on this land off the slave ship.
Well,
your day zero, huh?
Some of us landed. Some of us was already here.
Well, I mean, that's another argument. Let's just be general for a second.
Yeah, okay. We get what
the immigrant day zero is when they landed over here off the airplane. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you're talking about a day zero moment, like I said, this is a theory that I came up with.
Okay.
If you're talking about day zero moment, when you came here to this country, I don't care if you didn't have $1 to your name. You had the social capital. What's social capital? Meaning that you had the civil rights and liberties that everybody else in the country got. Meaning that you could, from day one, since you landed here, you was able to get a job, start a family, garner a business if that's what you wanted to do, and live the life that you wanted to live. That was your day zero. Now, what was our day zero, Jesse? Our day zero was, nigga, get in this field or I'm gonna beat your ass.
Exactly.
That was our day zero.
Or
so you can't,
babies.
You can't compare the two. That's just a fact. Now, if you're looking at it as a legacy issue, that legacy still exists with us to this day. Whereas your legacy, meaning when you got off the boat and you had children and you passed, and from that point forward, y'all was able to eat from the fruit of freedom that is America. That's just what it is.
Off the backs of our ancestors. Our ancestors made a way for them when there was no way.
I have a question. This is my question to this argument, right? So, you know, why they have their own colonizers to sue, they have their own reparation claim to get on when they come over here. You come over here, you're essentially an immigrant. You made your life with whatever. You know what I mean? You're naturalized, whatever, right? But why in our mix for us getting our a just and an old blood debt, which is old, an old debt. Why are you all up in our mix about it when you have your own colonizer to sue in your own country of Jamaica, Haiti, Africa? You did? So I just want to know that, because why is it so important what foundational Black Americans are trying to get when everybody here has came here as either an immigrant or has been refugee or has been misclassified or renamed with whatever, but they have managed to get all sorts of economic benefits from the government, as in our case, we've paid into our own demise.
I think you know the answer to that, Lady J. I think you already know the answer.
Want them to answer.
It's because they don't give a damn about anything in their country. If that was the case, they wouldn't have left.
Exactly.
That's just a fact. They wanted to come to America to reap said benefits of what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And I said that. I want to say that.
Those benefits don't exist in their own country. And when I say benefits, I'm not talking about like government benefit. That ain't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the benefit to even having the abundance of making revenue on your own here in this country. Just getting a job, like a real job, is a benefit to an immigrant in this country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they over here in the first place. I'm a capitalist. If that's what you want to do, fine.
They used to get in how they live. They used to live in hand to mouth.
Yeah. And now they can get over here and you know, at the very least live paycheck to paycheck. That was better than what they were getting. You know what I'm saying?
So to them, they think they made it.
They think they live in high on the hog in America. That's why.
Yeah.
There's some foundation.
That's just a fact. So they like the hell with Jamaica. The hell with whatever shithole they come from in Africa. The hell with that. And this is another thing. They was trying to compare immigration here in America.
Yeah,
but it's not.
I'm like, we didn't willingly come over here. We didn't have a choice in the matter. Y'all decided to come over here to a country that was built off of slavery and reap the benefits.
Right.
But here's the thing, though. What I'm saying is this: their perspective of immigration is not even a real perspective. What do I mean by that? Look at the people that come to America. We just talking about America. That's all we're talking about. Most of the immigrants, even the Black immigrants, whether it be from the Caribbean or Africa, these ain't people that's escaping a war-torn country or escaping poverty. For the most part, these well-to-do Black immigrants from their own damn country.
Yep. They would,
but turn around. But here's the catch, though, Jesse. Let's look at Europe as a whole. Let's look at Europe.
Yeah.
Look at their situation with immigration. These ain't the same immigrants. Some of the Black immigrants that come from Europe, they came drifting on a damn piece of wood.
Yep.
It's not the same people.
No.
And proximity is important.
Yeah, it is.
We see that most of our immigrants that come here, where they from, Jesse? Mexico, Central America.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Somewhere like that. The low-level Africans, they don't care nothing about America. They just trying to get away from where they come from. The closest place is Europe.
Yeah.
So you can't even compare black immigrants that come to America versus black immigrants that go to Europe.
Right.
From a class perspective, they different.
Yeah.
The black immigrants that go to Europe, these people come from war-torn countries. They ain't got shit. They don't know the language. They ain't got no work skill. They ain't got nothing.
Nothing.
Some of them come here on a damn baseball bat, drifting in the Mediterranean.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whereas your black ass come from Jamaica and you caught a flight economy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not the same. So how are you gonna put everybody in a box when it comes to immigration versus FBA? You can't do it because it's two different situations. Your situation is different from the lowest of the low in a lot of these Eastern Horn of Africa.
Yeah.
Places like the Sudan, places like Somalia. These people ain't coming to America. The Somalians that's here in America, they come here on refugee status.
Yeah.
Your black ass ain't no refugee.
Nope.
You get off the boat and talking about black power. You don't know. What are you talking about?
Right.
And then go to work.
Yeah.
How I see FP is, it's like they winning twice. Like, you come here, you're already well-to-do, you already got like a little good education, you already got some bread, you know, whatever. You come in here and then you extra elevating off the backs of our work, and then turn around and be disrespectful. It's like, whoa.
And then you get into positions of power.
He in positions of power only
because they elites. It's the elites.
Yeah.
Right. Only to undermine us and to keep us in benign neglect on purpose intentionally, so you could be close to what? The white man, the white man's everywhere. You know what I mean? He's everywhere.
I shared it on my stream,
I just think it's crazy.
MD. So I got some people in this chat. I got Mac 285.
No doubt. And shout out to everybody. Like I said, we just nigga battling today. You know, I just wanted to talk about it because, like, again, man, it troubled me, bro. A lot of the stuff that they were saying, I was trying to understand it, but you know, I couldn't make heads or tails of it, bro.
Did you hear?
I just couldn't do it.
Said.
What happened?
Did you hear what the Lieutenant Governor of Virginia said?
What happened?
She said that her family came over here with $1.75 in their pocket, and they was able to make it. So what's our excuse?
Oh wow, yeah, I ain't know. Oh, you talking about the lady that's running for lieutenant governor, black lady?
Yeah, the one that says that she thank God for slavery, otherwise she'd be an.
Yeah. I believe that she's running for governor against the white lady. I forget the white lady name.
That lady's
but hey, man, again, that's what I'm telling you, bro. Immigrants, and again, I call them bad faith immigrants.
Mm-hmm.
Bad faith immigrants come over here, and they immediately adopt conservative ideals based on what they believe the American society should look like.
Oh,
because they don't got no other perspective.
Speaking of bad faith immigrants, did you see that Jubilee debate between
Amanda Seal, yeah, and that's what I'm about to say. Now here's the thing, though, Che. And not all of them, of course, most of the black conservatives and I don't like Amanda Seal, by the way. She done said some crazy shit.
I don't like her
but
either. Democratic.
Most of the black conservatives that she was debating was what?
There's immigrants.
Hey, they go to answer to your question, bro. The only thing they know is what they see. It's almost like what you see on TV is what you perceive to be real life. The only way that they could perceive in American ideology was through the eyes of conservative ideals, because that's the dominant force.
Yeah.
So they adopted, just like every other immigrant group does. Indians and Asian people, all of them do the same shit.
Yeah, they all want to be assimilated.
Well, again, assimilated to what though? I don't mind being assimilated to the American society, but understand that the American society is diverse. You know what I'm saying? They don't look at it that way. They look at it like, hey, this is what American society is. The family structure is this. Niggas out in the street killing each other. They ain't got no quarrels about themselves. All the same talking points that we've been hearing for decades. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's one group. The bad faith immigrants. The next group is what I call the Pan-reactionists. That's the next group.
The Pan-goofies.
The Pan-reactionists, or Pannies for short.
We call them Pan-goofies, but yeah.
These people, they live, and like I said, it's not all Pan-Africans. Let me say that first and foremost. It's some Pan-Africans, they don't even like listen to none of this stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the Pan-reactionists, they live and breathe to reacting what FBAs are doing, what they saying.
Yeah.
They got an ear to the street.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as they hear something, they go talk about it. You know what I'm saying? That's another group. Two of them dudes on there, that's all they did. One of them was a Jamaican.
Yep.
And the other dude was a Black American that said Black Americans don't got no culture. How the hell are you Black American?
And
turn around and say that you ain't got no culture, so you just a blank slate.
But what kills me, MD, they say we ain't got no culture, but yet they emulating our culture.
Man, I can't make heads or tails of it, bro. I can't make heads or tails of it. Saying that we speak English, therefore you don't got no language, therefore you ain't got no culture. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life.
Right.
The dumbest shit, bro. There is no culture in the world that haven't taken something from another culture.
Right.
That's the way cultures cultivate themselves.
Right.
I mean, what the hell are we talking about? Unless we're gonna go back to damn Homo sapien or Homo erectus or whatever, but they weren't talking. You know what I'm saying? Like these are asinine arguments that people are making. It's asinine.
Here's the thing, though, MD, with us, we could give homage back to say like, you know, an inspiration or something like that. Like an artist that might have had an Asian inspiration. We might say, oh yeah, this is you know, I like the Asian culture, so I added it into my music or my art. That means we pay homage to that sort of thing.
Right, and not only that,
we always give respect to, even when we online. Like if we share somebody's shit, we shout them out, or we, you know what I mean, we give them credit for it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Whereas anybody else can come and steal our fucking culture, our things, and then turn around and act like they made it or created it first.
Right.
You did?
Like they try to do with hip hop.
And that right there is just like just asinine. And then turn around and say, oh, you fucking foundationals or native Black Americans, whatever. You Black Americans. Y'all don't have no culture. You don't have no food. You don't have no dress. You don't have no style. Like we're the epitome of swag and style. Like we can't do nothing that isn't swaggy. You know what I mean? Like our own personal essence is exuding. You know what I mean? And they don't like that shit. Or they like it too much and they hate on us. That's why they have to always say. You realize that it's them coming around FBA people talking about FBA things when you don't hear FBA people going over there and be like, yo, them Jamaican people, they be rubbing all their big women on the beach. It's just crazy. It's just men over there.
They can't even step foot on their beaches.
Women on the beach. Like that's just crazy. Like how much they gotta pay for that massage, and they just like it. They job too much. I don't hear us say anything about nothing they do. You know, you don't ever hear us talking about anything they got going on. Like, oh man, they had a great Rastafarian album. Nope. Oh, they got some great Caribbean food that just came out. This new Caribbean dish. Nope, nothing. You know, hey, they got a new dance that we should just pick up on. Nope, nothing. Hey, they made a new movie. No, never. It's always over here. They just fucking with us all the way over here. And then got the nerve to come talk bad. That's what I don't like. That's the part I don't like.
Right.
And then they want to say,
Yeah, you're right.
And we emotional. Are we? Or do you not just have your own imagination and creativity in your own fucking culture? I started to think that nobody's creative except for us.
Yeah.
Well, this what I'll say. This is what I'll say. Again, we're talking about the pan reaction.
Yeah.
They live for nitpicking on certain things that other people have said and making talking points out of it.
Yeah.
We can all celebrate each other's culture. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Right.
I'll eat a beef, like I was telling him. I'll eat a beef patty or two. You know what I'm saying? Our people make oxtail, but maybe I want them the Jamaican way at some point. Whatever.
Yeah, maybe I want some jerk.
Yeah,
maybe I want to play the jerk chicken and some peas and rice, whatever the situation. But what you're not gonna do, and this go, and you saw yesterday the lady from Essex stepped down from the backlash. What you're not gonna do is pit the coaches together to try to be some type of supremacist competition. You're not gonna do that.
Jollof rice, like what the hell kind of shit was that?
Yeah, you're not gonna do that. And again, that's what a lot of these that's why a lot of Pan-Africanists say that we don't have no culture based on the I guess you would say the per capita rate when it comes to different cultures. Jamaica in and of itself is an isolated island. They got their own culture. Hell, and that's another situation. You got what they call subculture.
Yeah.
My culture differ from your culture. Your culture, you know what I'm saying? It's nuances to it, right?
It's regional. But we all
it's regional.
Country. We're not
you got new
the country, or we're not biting off another culture style. We just have a different regional culture based off of what we are in the country. Like
correct. And we can mix and match said culture. Hip hop is a perfect example.
What part of the region we are, we will still eat the same shit.
Right.
We will still listen to the same music. We're still talking like each other. We still vibe with each other.
Yeah.
We don't have no problem eating the same things that we know are part of our culture.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's made in Louisiana,
right.
whether it's made in Mississippi, whether it's made in California,
right.
New York, fucking Maine. We eat this way as long as it's our people doing it.
Right.
Well, we'll take the overall we'll aggregate the overall culture and make it our own. Yeah, from a regional sense. Like I said, hip hop is the perfect example.
Right.
In the onset of hip hop, I couldn't claim that I was culturally hip hop. The only reason that I could claim it is based on the fact that a lot of the samples that were made in hip hop came from Southern artists.
Right.
James Brown and all that. That is my culture.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then when we heard the sound, everybody around the United States created their own sound based off the bass of the subculture.
Right.
It's all still hip hop. That's why I don't like when people say, the music is whack and all, like if it comes from somewhere. I'm like, no, bro. Your sound ain't gonna be the same as somebody else's sound.
Right.
But we still take the components of what created the sound and make it our own.
Yeah.
And when a hip hop head say something about the South or West Coast or whatever, I'm like, bro, it wouldn't be no hip hop if it wasn't for the original sound created by the masses of the black culture.
Exactly, because the only reason why that sound even got to the North is because of the Great Migration. The only reason why that sound got to the West is because of the Great Migration. We took all that with us when we moved from the South to the North.
There you go. There you go.
Gee, I
couldn't have said it better myself.
Appreciate the beauty in it. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing to have us mingle with each other and share cultural things within each other in our own nation.
Yes. Oh, you name it. We created it.
And then when we come over there, I mean, even like when we go to other places, we don't disrespect other people in other places.
No.
We go there, we spend bread, we mingle, we laugh, we giggle.
We throw our dashikis on and our kufi hats and
right.
do all of that.
We do all that, right? And we go peacefully. It's always some other shit when everybody wanted to like talk bad about foundational Black Americans and what they put. You should just be thankful. Like get up and fucking applaud us for fucking standing 10 toes deep in this fucking shit. We're in the midst of a fucking of a war. You know, in our eyes, we at war right now. You know what I mean? So like you should just applaud us for fucking showing you that we can do it and we ain't scared. You go out trying to get this fucking out there to get these reparations out there to gatekeep our culture. It's tired of fucking stealing shit. Like just be like, get up and say, you know what?
Yeah,
You fucking right.
they have no problem. They have no problem gatekeeping their culture. If we do it, it's a problem.
Right.
Well, again, you know, I got my thoughts about gatekeeping. You know, what exactly does it mean to gatekeep, and what consequences? So again, you can come over here and be whoever you want to be. I ain't got no issue with that.
Yeah.
But when you come over here and you disparage and actively obstruct,
that's why they're tethered.
Any efforts that are made for the advancement of reparations or just the existence of Black Americans, because I ain't messing with you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't messing with you at all.
But you want to be off all of in my mix.
And that's so let me ask you. I'm gonna ask you this, Jesse.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I got my reservation when it comes to FBA. You already know that.
But you're all the lineage, though. It's just a lineage.
Again, that's fine. That's fine. I ain't got no issue. I ain't got no issue admitting that. Okay. But when I look at FBA, I look at the negative context. I put it to you this way: if there was no FBA as a fringe hole in the wall, and I'm talking about the stuff that, because at the end of the day, that's all FBA is viewed as to the pan-reactionaries and the bad faith immigrants.
Pan-reactionary is all one big nigga, but they don't do the same shit when it comes to the Jamaicans and the Haitians. They don't say, "Oh, y'all all Africans. You're an African Haitian. You're an African Jamaican. You're an African Cuban."
Yeah. Well, the one Negro said that wherever he said Pan-Africanism is wherever an African is at, so they don't view it like saying like African American. He say American African. I'm like, what the hell?
That don't make no sense.
That Africanism is really from Martin Carter, and
Martin Delaney, really.
Martin Delaney, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and the one brother that was on there with me, he summed it up the best way. He said all Pan-Africanism is capitalism in a dashiki, and I wholeheartedly agree.
Yeah, he was right when he said that. I remember when he said that. I was like, yeah.
I wholeheartedly agree, bro. You want to disparage everybody based on what you say is oppression from the white man. You feel as though a black man should be oppressing you instead. So you know it's all falsity to me. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, let me ask you the question: Who I call them pan-reactionaries because they react to things that FBA say. Who you think started it? Be honest with me, Jesse.
They started.
They started the diaspora war.
They did.
Yes, they did.
They did. They was the ones calling us cicadas and
They're the
Jareds.
ones talking shit to us.
Yeah, hey, that's true. They've been saying that long since FBA existed as a term.
Yeah.
They started it, baby. They started it. We just finished. We're finished it. We don't really start like, you know that, right?
Why would we have started it when we was the ones that said, "Come on in. We want you over here." We thought there was going to be reinforcements to fight against this beast in the 60s and 70s. Instead, they let in these damn tethers who come over here to undermine us and take.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a good point. That's a good point. I mean, again, and even when immigration was open during LBJ, again, these wasn't just random middle to lower class Africans and Caribbean. These were well-to-do Negroes coming over here. Like even before that, if we look at the Immigration Act of what was that, 22, onward.
Yeah.
And once the 60s started, they called it the model minority, where they had a lot of the Asians that was coming over here.
65. After that is when they started letting in all these immigrants from these other countries, Asian countries.
The model minority is what they called it. It was the brain, or another word for it is brain drain. They was taking the smartest,
but you remember,
and the wealthiest.
You remember before they was calling on the model minority, they said the yellow peril. They had Fu Manchu. They was making fun of them.
Yeah. So remember, in the 20s, they were bringing a lot, and these were what created what we call now like the AAPI.
Yeah.
The middle to middle high class Asian, but they didn't start off that way. No, they came over here as workers for the railroad.
Yeah.
Right. But they was able to amass wealth through pension and all that shit that we didn't have. You know what I'm saying? So they were able to create entire community, Chinatowns all over the country.
Yeah.
Based on the pensions and the wealth that they was able to amass from that middle class rail manufacturer.
Yeah, they didn't.
So they locked us out of that. Locked us out.
They locked us out, and also they didn't get sabotaged.
No, they just brought it was for one specific purpose. Chinese man, you come over here and put these rails down, and y'all, and we gonna pay y'all a pension when y'all retire, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? It was a whole industry that was created off the backs of the Chinese immigrants. But it was a good workforce. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You didn't give that opportunity to the black people.
No, hell no.
No, we've been working we've been the railroad as prisoners too.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, we was working on the railroad. Remember, they used to call, I forget what they used to call, couple men. We was the ones that had to link the cars together while they were still going, where some black folk got crushed to death.
Yeah.
Hands and feet and shit got cut off.
Yeah.
Trying to cut. That's the shit that we did.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And didn't get no pension for it either. Nope. They used to pay us that same day. It was like a labor job. So you know, when I look at FBA, and again, this is not all FBA. I'm not saying that whatsoever.
Yeah,
but it's a fringe group of FBA that, just the way the Pan-reactionists and the bad faith immigrant, they do the same thing on the opposite side, and I think that needs to stop, Jesse. I'm gonna just be honest with you, bro. We gotta stop giving these.
So we shouldn't
Pan-reactionists. Say what?
We shouldn't clap back. We should just let them talk all kind of to us.
Well, it's not about clapping back. We shouldn't let them take the purpose of reparations off the rail.
Oh,
and I think a lot of FBAs do that. That's a fact.
I agree with you on that.
I mean, of course, if you want to defend the culture and make sure that it's properly gate kept, that's fine. I ain't got no issue with that. As long as it's in good faith. But don't allow it to then bring forth an obstructionist role toward the totality of reparation. I see that all day on Twitter, all day with FBA. You know what I'm saying? That's just a fact. That's my issue with FBA, Jess. That's what I'm saying. And I choose not to identify as such based on. So you're
saying that FBA is losing sight of the main goal, which was.
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. I don't want us to put the cart before the horse when it comes to what the claim should be. Now, we can all have dialogue when it comes to the parameters surrounding reparation. It's different ways of thinking when it comes to reparation. We understand that. I think the most important issue should be focused on that, and we're not doing it right now. I think the reparations that got off course, and that's for everybody. That's for ADOs in a lot of ways. That's for freedmen. Like
Yeah.
why we can have these names and we can have debate over the names, but the path should be the same under all guidelines.
Right. Well, that's why we delineated in the first place. Was
Well,
because
I
we
mean,
seen that
is that
people,
enough though, Jesse? Is that enough? You got FBAs right now talking about pretendianism. Is that okay?
That's true though.
it's true though. It can't be pretendianism if it's true.
Right.
Like you brought up
So you believe
Native. I have Native in my family. Like my grandmother was black.
It's a lot of people that got Native in their family, but that's not pretendianism. Pretendianism is saying is neglecting the existence of slavery of African peoples altogether.
No.
No. Not what that means at all.
But I done heard it though, Lady J, is what I'm telling you. I done heard people that claim to be FBA say that they ain't, nigga, don't call me no African, which in ways I agree with, but you can't deny the existence.
People like Waka Flocka. Like Waka Flocka said.
Like people like off
like I heard Waka Flocka say something like that.
The main agenda is the black agenda. The black agenda is cash-based, lineage-based, cash-based payments off top first. That's as far as reparations. That's just the basics. The thing is that when we talk about pretendians, we're talking about Native American Indians that they say we on their land, but in reality, they on our land, okay? And they were created by the white man. The $5 Indian is what we call a pretendian.
Well, that's a different. That's different.
We talk about like how the Muskegee Creek just got their shit back again, right? And they got all the benefits and privileges they were initially supposed to be back with them. They should have had them regardless.
Going back to the 1866
Indian
Treaty.
So we're talking about those. Those are real Native, Black, Indigenous, or Aboriginal Americans, right? Not $5.
Not Siberians.
Siberians that came here and have been crip walking as Indian dancing. Really, but it's crip walking, like a mother. Right, Edie? So, also off of several cultures. They don't belong to them.
Well, it's true. It's 100% true that there was admixture with Native Americans and blacks that formed. And I ain't gonna necessarily say we had tribes. I don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is there is admixture. I mean, ain't no denying that. But there's also no denying those slave ships that came from Africa. And a lot of these pretendians, that's what they do. It was one on there last night at the end of that video talking that crazy stuff. It's a lot that believe that. That's just a fact. And I can't get jiggy with it, Jesse. I'm just telling you straight up. Man, what just happened? Check 1 2 1 2 1 2. Somebody let me know they can hear me. Yo. Damn, I don't know what just happened. Somebody give me a check, man. Mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2. Mic check. Okay, I don't know. Maybe they dropped off. I don't know what happened. Hit the link. Oh, there you go.
Sorry, I got disconnected.
Yo, yeah, you back. I don't know what happened.
No, that's all right.
But yeah, all I'm saying is there is a friends group that claim FBA that just outright deny the existence of the African slave trade.
Yeah, that's stupid. I don't agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? Again, it will also be dumb to deny the existence of Native American admixture. And we know this based on the fact that you got civilized tribe freedmen that are black.
Yeah.
That's just what it is. What happened to you, Ricardo? I don't know what just happened. I tried to add you in. Come back if you drop. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe I got a bad signal. So these are the 3 friends groups that I'm talking about. And I think what I'm gonna do after this show that I do on Thursday,
okay,
I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna do the politics of blackness. So in 2 weeks, 2 weeks from Thursday. No, it'll be a week from Thursday. It'll be a week from Thursday. We're gonna do the politics of blackness. Hey, I invite you to come on, Jesse.
Yeah.
I invite you. Yeah, I invite you to come on.
Email me the link. I can join.
Hey, you gotta send. You gotta, cause I had you on Messenger, but yeah, I guess the Facebook account that you was on, it say it don't exist no more.
Yeah, they blocked me. They completely disabled my account on Facebook.
Oh, all right then. Yeah, you're gonna have to. I tell you what I do. I'm finna put my email in the back chat.
Okay.
I'm finna put it in there right now.
In there too.
And you just hit me an email. Give me an email, and I'll add you to my contact.
I think I still have your email. It's the Micah. MD.
Yeah, M Davis ATL. Yeah, the Micah is my Facebook.
Okay.
The Micah Ben Yahoo. Yeah, that's my Facebook. Yeah, just matter of fact, you got WhatsApp.
Yeah, I had it on my phone. I'll have to reinstall it.
That's what my puppy up to.
What's the house of puppy?
The who now?
How's your dog? How's the puppy?
Oh yeah, he good, man. He big now, man. He big as hell now, man.
Yeah.
But he 8 months now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I love my dog. Shout out to Tesla.
Mm-hmm.
Tesla the Husky, man.
Yeah, Tesla the Husky.
So yeah, man. Yeah, everything's straight. But yeah, man. You know what? I'm live every Thursday.
Yeah. You usually go
at 8:30.
Yeah, you usually go live the same time Afro Elite goes live. So I'll be trying to.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Afro Elite. Yeah, man. Hey, like I said, bro, we'll talk about it. And, I think that if I can get a clear understanding of a person like you, because a lot of people, hell, like Afro Elite,
mm-hmm.
I can't make heads or tails of it, bro. But I can have a conversation with a person like you, and we can find common ground.
Yeah, because I've been
what I'm saying?
The very beginning, MD, I go all the way back to when we were saying Native Black American. Before ADOS, before FBA, it was Native Black Americans, and that was because of Dr. Claude Anderson. Dr. Claude Anderson said that we was our own.
Can I come to MD?
It was our own distinct group, and we were exceptional people, and that we need to take homage to that.
Right. Now, what you say, Lady J?
Can I come too?
Lady J want to come.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Now we do segments. We do segments over there at Tape Fit Politics. So I play the video and stuff, and then we react to it and go on. But yeah, man, y'all invited, bro, cause y'all black. So it'll be wrong of me. It'll be wrong of me to not invite the black people in the politics of black.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? In reality, I want all perspectives.
Yeah.
To be represented. You know what I'm saying? Pan-reactionist. And like I told the dude American Dream last night, I said, hey, look, man, bro, you taking me around the road.
Oh, he calling our boy unbiased Ron and
conscious Ron. Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you a story, bro. I didn't know who American Dream was.
Yeah.
One day I was just scrolling YouTube, and in the mentions or in like the recommended videos, I seen he was live. That's how I found out about him.
Oh.
And I was like, how the hell this video end up? So I jumped on the panel or whatever and started talking shit. Then today he was live, and I seen Conscious Ron was in the comment. I said, oh, that's how I found out about the dude. Because he ended up in my mention because I follow Conscious Ron. Now, Conscious Ron, last couple of weeks, he been on a tirade going against FBA.
Yeah, I seen that.
He done switched it up. First, he was talking about politics, and I was with him. You know what I'm saying? Talking about Trump and all. He done flipped the script and now he on the warpath against FBA.
He was watching like 3 chats that I know of.
Yeah, he on the warpath with FBA. Like I said, if that's fine. If you want to like challenge the viewpoints of FBA, hell, I'd do that.
Yeah.
But when it's obstructionist toward the goal, we got a problem.
Right.
Conscious Ron, to my knowledge, is FBA, correct?
I thought he was FBA too. He came
I
I
think he is American Freedom. I don't know. I need to get him on the panel because I need to know what his thought process is.
He got all emotional and shit on the homeboys chat. He came into his stream tripping.
I need to know because you know that's one of my other people, man. Conscious Ron. I need to know what his thought process is on like what is his goal. Like I said, you going against FBA, that's cool.
I think his goal is we're gonna get reparations is through the Democrats. He's a big time Democratic shield. He be kicking real hard for the Democrats.
Well, so I look at it this way, and like I said, there is no such thing as a Republican Party as it stands right now.
Right.
It's Republican in name only. No pun intended.
Right.
If you're looking at who's the best, what's the best pathway? Logically speaking, the best pathway is the Democrat. But as the institution stands right now, it ain't happening. So what you got to do? You got to infiltrate said party.
Right.
You got to do it, bro. You just got to do it. That ain't happening through the Republic. You kill it. You can kill it. I've been saying since I've been talking about reparations that the pathway is going to go through the Democratic Party. That's just what it is.
I think the Republicans will do it. I think Trump will do it just to spite the Democrats.
I can't, bro. This man is systematically destroying the existence of black people.
That because he said that we built the country and we ain't got the credit for it. He literally said that.
So with him taking your history out of the museums and taking your existence out of the textbooks, and
why are we relying on them to teach our history?
Because you go to school via the government.
But why are we allowing them to teach our kids?
So is our history not American history?
Yes, our history is definitely.
So it's the government's obligation to teach their history.
Yeah.
So hell, some may argue that's part of reparation.
The Democrats would argue that's part of reparations. I don't see
bro.
it.
So if we talking about the government's obligation to repair us as a people, you don't think part of that obligation is to tell the experience via the federal government? Because I do.
They owe us money. We can just educate our own children.
They owe us money. They need to cut the damn check.
And there's plenty of schools.
Well, I mean that's another opinion about it.
Going on that we are building on our own, but have that, and it'll teach our children actually really good excellent black knowledge that we were not taught in school at all.
Because the school system is an indoctrination. All they're doing is indoctrinating our children with bullshit.
Well, that okay. I'm glad you said that because that's absolutely correct. It is an indoctrination, but you have the power as the representative of that county, that state, whatever the situation may be, to manipulate that education system to be into your will. That's the reason why you got PTAs and school board. But all the federal government was supposed to do is fund. Why would I turn down free money?
Yeah,
they give you that money to do exactly what you're talking about. That's the whole purpose of the Department of Education.
Oh, do you agree?
The Department of Education don't teach your kids. They give you the money to teach your own kids.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Do you agree with school choice?
Yeah, I agree with school choice. Yeah. Most definitely. If we had school choice, we could do what you and Lady Che are talking about right now.
Right.
Because we would get from the federal government to open up these schools.
if me and Jesse had a baby, like a son right now, hypothetically, our kid would be like, let's say, what, 5?
Yeah.
Let's say we'd have a 5-year-old kid, right? Based on this, we've been together that long, right? Our kids be going to preschool, kindergarten, some shit like that.
Yeah, Head Start, something like that.
Something like that, right? According to them. Our kid would be way smarter than that because we would have already been teaching our child about being black in America
Before they set foot in any of them.
Before they even set foot in anything like outside of going to school. Because we wouldn't want our child to get, put in any kind of racial circumstances like they do with the children. You don't know what them white people are teaching our black children at school. You don't know what kind of nonsense they're. Some of them are terrorizing them.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are over there doing real racist shit. Like giving them books that say that they daddy's in jail or shit like that.
Monster, having to read books like Monster.
Grow up and be drug dealers and all that.
You talking about conservative. See, and again.
We don't know.
So you got the power to teach your own child.
Yeah.
You've always had the power to teach your own child. Ain't nothing to stop that.
Right.
Head Start. It's all Head Start is federal funding for said school system to give your child early childhood development.
Yeah.
It ain't dictating. The education system in your district work just like any other government.
Right.
It's a representative of that community. Mm-hmm. If you're not bending the PTA, the board of education in your district, you got to bend them to your will. That's how it works. So if somebody complaining about what's being taught in the school, mm-hmm. and they're not participating in the process of democracy to come up with that particular curriculum, mm-hmm. it's null and void.
Right.
That's why community, and like I said, I'm an individualist, but I understand that community is important to have that philosophy implemented in your own community. We got to stop looking at government as a falsehood of them teaching your government ain't teaching your kid. All the government is doing is giving the money, providing it to the district based on community standards, whatever situation may be, and that's how it's going. A lot of people are mad with some of the curriculum in their state, but they're not participating to set the curriculum in their state.
Yeah, that part.
That's just a fact. And if you upset about something that's part of the curriculum, you got a choice. You can take your kid out of school. But what's the reality of how we live? Who gonna take care of that kid during the day when your ass supposed to be at work? I mean, it's a harsh reality.
Yeah.
It's a harsh reality. That's just what it is. Everybody ain't got the comfort of being able to homeschool their child.
Yeah.
Homeschooling is a comfort.
Yeah.
For rich people.
Mm-hmm.
That's just a fact. So, you got to participate in government. That's just what it is. I tell people that all the time. And like I was telling them Pan-reactionists last night, I'm like, bro, I'm not listening to nothing you got to say about the government if you ain't participating in it. That's just a fact. And there's different levels of participation. Voting is participating. Running for state and local government is participating.
Right.
Yeah,
I've done that.
And that's what I'm saying. You got more right than anybody to say the wrongs of our government because you actually participate in it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got other niggas, they just farting in the wind.
Yeah.
And saying black power at the end. I don't give a damn about what you talk about.
Right.
So that's just what it is. That's just what it is, man. But we gonna probably end up doing the show next Thursday, man. Yeah, next Thursday. It's gonna be a go.
Okay.
It's gonna be a go. That'll be the next episode. So that'll end up being, I believe, episode 7 of Tate Fist Politics. The politics of black. Like I said, I'm gonna have to do some research on some stories that I want to do. And I hit you up on the back end. You know, if you got something specific that you wanna talk about, that may be a point, we can make that into a segment.
Okay.
We could definitely do that, man. And yeah, I'll lock it in, bro. I'll lock it in. And yeah, hit me up because I'm driving. I'm trying to save your email right now. It ain't letting me save it. It's just sending me to the Yahoo.
Okay,
I'm trying to see if I can save it now. I sent you a blank email. It's a blank. That way you'll have me in the contact.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I hit you up with the detail. I hit you up, but yeah, I'm gonna try to get in touch with Ron. Hey, if you on a show between now and then, and Ron tell that nigga to come mention me in a comment or something, bro. Cause I need to hook up with him. Cause like I said, I don't know what happened to Ron. So all of a sudden, like he went on the rampage. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
But I can't make sense of what he trying to say about. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know. I don't know. So I would like to know. That's why I need to get him on the show.
Around calling FBA MAGA and shit.
So I say that, and that's another point. But again, that ain't all FBA. It's a friends group. A lot of people that I've interacted with at FBA, they got a lot of MAGA talking points. Now, however you feel about immigration, again, I'm libertarian when it comes to immigration. I don't mind immigrants coming over here and make their money. It don't affect me. What affects me is you obstructing our advancement. That's what affects me.
Right.
That's what affects me.
That's where the tethering comes in. That's where the tethering. You trying to undermine progress, you trying to undermine what we doing, then we got a problem.
Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly with that. A lot of the talking points and the rhetoric surrounding like immigrants that come from Mexico and South America, I don't agree with it, not per se, because I understand how international law and asylum and all that shit work. You know, you can be mad about it. You can come up with a talking point, but at the end of the day, if you're not willing to reform how immigration works, you just talk. You know what I'm saying? You just talk. They not an immigrant from Mexico, an immigrant from Central America. They ain't affecting me. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, hell, in a way, they helping me. I like street tacos. You know what I'm saying? I like homemade salsa and guacamole. I live in a predominant Latina neighborhood. Right now, I can walk down the street, get an empanada or whatever. It's a dude sell empanada out his house, like the candy lady used to do.
They ain't calling you up days and all that.
Nah, man, I'm cool with all my neighbors, bro. I'm cool with all. I hang out with them outside, drink a beer. Hey, I love Modelo's, Corona Extra.
Modelo's. Yeah.
Modelo's is the shit.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll hang out. Yeah, the Modelo Negro. Hey, we hang out, man. Drink some faces out on the porch, man, and have a good time. As a matter of fact, a lot of my Latina neighbors, like they quite progressive. You know what I'm saying? Which is different because a lot of Latina immigrants ain't. They conservative as hell.
Yeah, they voted for Trump. A lot of them voted for Trump.
Man, not my neighbor. They knew what time it was. They were like, hey, do that shit if you want to. All ass be up out of here. You know, but again, that lets you know that Latinos ain't a monolith either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I think it's again bad faith. We gotta get our head out of our ass when we group everybody together and then idealize it as the portrayal of the whole group. It's just not true. It ain't true at all. But that don't mean that you don't revere the cultivation of. That's what I'm talking about. But a negative a negative. What they call it? A positive. I forget what. I think it's a positive times a negative equal a negative. You know what I'm saying? So, I could have my math wrong. I wasn't good at math, but I think that's how it goes. A positive times a negative equals negative. So, at the end of the day, I want us to be on course when it comes to reparation, because that was the whole point of all this shit anyway.
Right.
So I just want to stay on track. That's all.
Yeah.
Stay on track.
I feel you on that. We can't lose the goal.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I would rather hear a debate amongst ourselves when it comes to a pathway to reparation.
Yeah.
Than to hear a debate with a damn Pan-reactionist or a damn tether or
Yeah.
Whatever the situation may be. And like I said, I got partners and shout out to Ricardo from Jamaica, Mike from Jamaica. We sit here and talk about this shit all day, but they don't come at me with bad faith, like at all.
Right.
They're like, bro, who am I to say anything about reparation? I mean, hell, I'm just here to get my money, bro. Get yours.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I support it, just like I will support you in your CARICOM effort.
Yeah. I'm not going.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to undermine you, saying, "Oh, well, hey, why aren't you including us in this? Why aren't we included in this?"
Right. So it is what it is, man. I just wanted to come up here and babble.
Okay.
This Thursday we gonna knock the last episode of the MGSD series out, the politics of drugs, and then we gonna do the politics of black.
Okay.
So,
yeah, see that politics.
Yeah. So and go check out all my other videos in the series we done did. Like I said, we started doing TFP over here on this channel.
I seen the
we
gun
used to
one.
do it over.
The one about
the Second Amendment and all that. We did money, guns, sex last week. Then the last one is drugs.
Okay. So
we're gonna knock that series out, and then we're gonna do the politics of black. And with the politics of blackness, we probably gonna do it several times. Because it's a lot of shit to talk about.
Yeah.
So, but it is what it is. That too. As a matter of fact, let me do this real quick. I hope I don't get knocked off. That dude is live. That American Dream dude, he live right now.
Oh,
I put the link. I put the link in there so you can go and listen to him. I'm probably gonna go over there too. Okay. Let me go. You might lose me for a second. I'm finna go to YouTube and get the link.
Okay. Right, and that's all we ask, Cardi. Like, be supportive, but don't try to get all up in the mix.
That's what's really pissing us off. You're like, look, we don't go to other places and get in their business. Why everybody? That's much water in my heart. Everybody over here up in our mix, like, yeah, we don't even ask for nobody's opinion. Everybody's so quick to give a fucking opinion.
Mm-hmm. Well, opinions is like assholes. Everybody got one.
We can watch stuff and not have no real opinion.
Mm-hmm.
From other cultures, other countries, it's like, it's ridiculous. But no, it's like you gotta just be up at foundational Black American business or black business if you're white,
or OTB.
Right, or OTB. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I'm back. Hey, I think I put the link in. You see the link?
Yeah,
I think I put it in there.
I can copy and paste it.
Yeah, that's the link right there. So if you want to go, because I'm probably about to go over there and listen to this crazy shit too.
Okay. All right, appreciate you having us, MD.
Hey, no problem, man. Hey, appreciate everybody for coming over. Again, this Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Politics of Drugs, the finale of the MGSD series. Then the following week, we're gonna get into it, the Politics of Black. We did that over on the other channel. Now we're doing it over here. It's gonna be a heated discussion. So check in with me. I'll see y'all on Thursday. Peace.
Peace.